Good day everyone, it's Thursday, July 31st, and this is the New York Times Games and Custom Connections video. No preamble again today, let's get directly into the games. Our Wordle starting word today is happy from Harv Hobson. A lot of H's there. Here we go. Alright, hopefully everyone's having a great day. And happy gets us nothing. Alright. Well, I think store would be a great choice, so would stone. Maybe stole. Try and get the Saleh letters plus an O instead of an A. Oh, let's try it. Stolen too. Just an L in position, okay. Well, I thought I saw child, but there's of course no H. Okay, so I think this might end with D. It almost has to end with D, I think. Unless it's a double L, which is still possible. Drill, krill, grill. Chances are it is double L. I do not want to get in that trap. Even though there's just probably ILL, but there's a lot of them. So let's see if we can avoid that for as long as we can. So what else could it end with? Could end with an F. Could be frill too. Boy, there's a lot of them. I think I'm almost stuck in the double L trap. Unless I can figure out something else to go after the L. I did mention LD. Is there anything else there other than child? I'm not sure. I guess I just have to go for it. And hope for the best. I can't even do chili because there's no H. Well, I guess I'm stuck with it. Unless I reuse a letter. I could reuse the H, at least get the C. Try child. That takes away drill. But krill's not even a possibility. So why am I worrying about that? All I'm doing is eliminating drill. I might as well just do drill. Yeah, that's not helpful. This is a real real stickler here. I guess I just have to go for it. I don't really see an alternative, being a hard mode player. Oh boy. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Grill. There's just so many though. I can't bring myself to do it. I know it's gonna be bad. I have that fear. Even though I only have a 2-day streak, I do not want to go back. So I'm gonna have to reuse a letter that I've already used. Maybe a Y. Yeah, probably the best one to use. It could be U-L-L-Y, it could be I-L-L. Or not U-L-L-Y, it could be U-L-L or I-L-L as well. Although there's not too many U-L-Ls, I don't think, left. Cruel, nah. Guilt's not going to help me. I don't know what I can do, honestly. Ah, this is so bad. So bad. Well, okay. Okay, let's bring the T back in. I could do guilt, but again, all I'm doing is finding out it's not grill and figuring if it's U or L. And I'm pretty sure it's already, or sorry, U or I. I'm pretty sure it's already I. So that is not helping me whatsoever. The best thing to do would be a test word, or, you know, use 5 new letters, but I don't play that way. I'm not going to play that way. Could end with K as well. Is that going to help me out at all? It would eliminate krill, but I think we've already had krill. But at least I wouldn't be in the trap, the double L trap. So there is that. Okay, is there any word there like that? LK. I don't think there is. Not of the stuff that's left. Oh, brother. LM. I'm not going to break out of hard mode. I can't bring myself to do it. I guess I just go for it. I got 4 guesses to try and find an R-I-L-L word. So what is it? There's grill, drill, frill. There really aren't that many, are there? Krill, brill. I think I'll be okay. All that deliberation for nothing, really. Drill. Drill in 3? No. Frill. Yes. All right. That took way too long. But okay, good. I'll check after to see what was left. But there can't have been that much, I don't think. Probably just those 3. And I got on the second guess, so sorry for making you sit through that, but it kind of had to happen. I'm so cautious now. Hey everyone, Editor Oranje here. I don't usually check any bots, but I figured I took so long on the solve, I probably should give you the time of day to show you what I was deliberating over. So yeah, there are only 7 words left that could have been answers after I did stole. I was right about there being a bunch of ILLs. There were no ULLs, which is interesting, but I did overlook guild and build. But I mean, if I tried one of the ILL words and it didn't work, then I probably would have defaulted to build or guild. I would have found that eventually. So anyways, this is a very special thing that I don't do very often, and I won't do very often, but I thought today was worthwhile doing. All right, let's get to connections here. Sorry, not connections. Let's get to the wheel of words. I'm doing this after the fact and I forget where I am. So wherever we're going, let's go. All right, wheel of names. No new additions today. We have 112 entries on the wheel, 4 shuffles, and spin. Something good tomorrow. Non-trappy, please. Okay. Well, it looks like Fritz, actually. It looked like Fable for a second, but it's Fritz. from Michelle Lamb. That would have been a great starting word today. Just a day late. That would probably be a 2. If I got FRI, I would definitely guess frill. But day late, $1 short, right? Okay, let's take it off the wheel and you can join me in starting with it tomorrow. All right, connections, 93-day streak. Here we go. All right, so we have a rock, straw, eye, nature, nations, fiddle, guess, laugh, coming, party, resort, responder, lady, supper, rail, and aid. First lady, first aid, first responder, First Nations. Okay. Second coming, second guess, second nature. Second nature, second fiddle, second coming, second resort, second rail, second fiddle. So nature, fiddle, guess, and coming. So first nature, or no, second nature. So we have first and second. We have last resort, last supper, last straw, last laugh. Third rock, third eye, third rail, third rail, third party. Okay, that makes sense. So is this going to go, is this going to go from last to first? Probably purple's going to be last. Third rail, is that a thing? First rail, second rail, third rail. I haven't heard the term third rail, but it's the only thing left. Okay. You're on my last straw, last resort, last supper, last laugh. Okay. So third rail, third eye, third rock from the sun, which is Earth, and third party, sort of you hear it through the grapevine. First, second, second. The second coming. Okay. So this is third blank. Okay. Second coming, second nature, second guess. Second fiddle, second blank. Okay, and then first blank. I think everyone's going to have a pretty good time with this one today. What are the sticking points probably? First Nations probably isn't something a lot of Europeans are going to be familiar with. I'm not sure though. Some of these may be very North American terms. I mean, I've lived here my whole life. I haven't heard of third rail at all. I don't know what that means. But everything else makes sense to me, so that's great. And of course, that's a bingo, bango, bongo, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to have today. So it's not really that special, in my opinion, but I guess we'll find out. All right, very good. Let's move on to custom connections. It's my puzzle today. Time is running out. So we have reflect, jerky, blur, up, muse, oasis, brood, spawn, offspring, cake, suppose, cream, bush, eater. I did not mean to put those two beside each other. Litter and young. Okay. Okay, well. So we have a couple bands here. We have Muse, Blur, Oasis, Offspring, Bush, Cake, Cream. Those are all bands. I'm sure there's other band names here that I haven't recognized, but these are kind of the famous ones. So there's 7 of them. So yeah, quite a bit. So there's a band category, but they're British bands, right? So it's not just Offspring, it's The Offspring. So Bush, Muse, Oasis, and Blur, and Cream, actually, I believe, are all British bands. So you'll need to figure out something else first. Okay, so you can suppose something, you can muse about it, you can brood about it, and you can reflect on it. So to think about it, right? I think that there's no other think synonyms here, so that might be the first thing you find. Yeah, think. So that takes away one of the bands, which is good. So, and then you look at eater, you're like, what can go with that? And it's not that obvious. But beef eater, I believe, is the one of the guards in the UK. The beef eaters, the ones that aren't supposed to react and just stand stoically. So beef eater, a beefcake, you can beef up, and beef jerky, right? So beef blank. All right, and then you're down to some of the bands here: Bush, Cream, Blur, Oasis. These are all British bands. British originating bands, I should say. Yeah, and then Spawn, Offspring, Litter, and Young, just your progeny. There you go. So I'm not sure what order you probably found that in, but yeah. And the reason the title is Time is Running Out is that's a song title by Muse, so not even one of the bands that was in the band category. All right, so a little sneaky there, but hopefully you found it okay. All right, let's look at our preview for tomorrow. It's E53 by Ellen Sassani. Yeah, so give it a go. I will talk about it tomorrow, and it looks like fun. All right, so I'm recording this on Tuesday, and Sports Connection isn't available until the day before, so I'll have to insert that right after this. So I'm going to keep recording with Strands, but you'll see me probably in different clothes for Sports Connections, okay? All right, time for Sports Connections, July 31st, puzzle 311, let's go. So we have Alabama Crimson Tide, Solids, Elbow, Scratch, Q, Oklahoma University, Super Bowl MVP, Shoes, Philadelphia Eagles, Court, Chargers, Kansas City Chiefs, Racket, Raiders, Stripes, and Broncos. All right, well, Solids, Scratch, Q, and Stripes. That's pool or billiards lingo. Racket, court. Racket, court, shoes, and elbow. Is that maybe tennis terms? I think so. So let's see. Yeah, billiards or pool lingo. Okay. Racket, court, shoes, and elbow. Tennis terms. Yeah. Or tennis court, tennis elbow, tennis racket, tennis shoes. Well, partially true, I suppose. All right. So the Eagles, the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Raiders. Oh. Okay. Super Bowl MVP. I'm thinking one of these guys probably played college. Is it the Chiefs or the Eagles that the MVP's from? Oklahoma University Sooners? Did maybe the person play for two universities? Let's try this. Jalen Hurts. Okay. All right, and these are NFL teams. I didn't know Jalen Hurts transferred from either Alabama to Oklahoma or Oklahoma to Alabama. So I don't really follow football to begin with, let alone college football. So, all right, Well, let me know who you did. And yeah, I'm inserting this into pre-recorded stuff because it wasn't available when I recorded the video the first time. So let's just transition straight into strands. I'll see you there. All right, strands, July 31st. Here we go, 23-day streak. Let's do it. So the theme today is half-baked. 8 theme words. So these are all pretty short. Half-baked. Could be about marijuana, could be cooking terms. These could be things that are baked, like cakes. A cake, a souffle, cookies, a pie, I don't know. Muffins. I only see one F though. Half baked. Well, all I see is cake here, so I'm going to put that in. No, it's not cake. It's not pancake. This double T is interesting to me. Fruit. Fruit. Half-baked fruit. Bunt. A bunt cake. Fruit bunt. These types of cakes. Cake. Or maybe something cake. A pie. Pies. Pies and cakes or something. I don't know. Just pie? No, that's too short. Oh, piece of cake. That's what it is. Piece of cake. All right. Funnel cake. All right. Cheesecake. I had to rate the whole time. What else? 3 more cakes. Pound cake. Somehow. Down here. Pound cake. Pone? Is there a pone cake or something? No, it doesn't look right. Sponge cake. That's a lot better. And a lava cake. Ah, I love those. Okay. All right. All right, well, that's it for today. Let me know your results on the games. I'll be back with more word game action tomorrow. If you want to check out my amazing word game video for today, that would be beneficial. I think some interesting stuff there. And of course, my short for the New York Times Mini Crossword is also available. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. And as always, subscribe for more.
Offer you nothing, I swear by this heart.